In the evolving world of architecture, the farmhouse is experiencing a remarkable transformation. Once associated with purely rural practicality, the modern farmhouse, especially the barnhouse-inspired style, is now a symbol of sophisticated living that blends rustic authenticity with contemporary luxury. Futureproof Farmhouse, Sustainable Opulence in Barnhouse Design, explores how architects are redefining rural architecture to meet the demands of the future. This concept focuses not only on visual beauty, but also on durability, environmental responsibility, and adaptability. The goal is to create homes that remain relevant for decades, combining elegant barnhouse aesthetics with cutting-edge sustainable design strategies that support modern lifestyles. Barnhouse design finds its inspiration in traditional agricultural barns. Structures originally built for efficiency, durability, and simplicity. These early barns used straightforward forms, pitched roofs, open interiors, and sturdy materials to serve practical purposes. Over time, architects recognized the beauty in this simplicity. The tall volumes, exposed beams, and natural materials offered a unique architectural character that could easily be transformed into comfortable living spaces. Today's barnhouse design honors these historical roots while elevating them with refined materials, smart technologies, and luxurious spatial planning. The result is a timeless architecture that bridges rural heritage with the expectations of modern homeowners. Futureproof Farmhouse is designed to remain functional, efficient, and beautiful for generations. Instead of focusing only on current trends, architects consider how the home will adapt to changing technologies, climate conditions, and lifestyle needs. This means designing flexible interior spaces, using durable materials, and incorporating renewable energy systems. In barnhouse architecture, future-proofing also includes maximizing natural light, ventilation, and energy efficiency. The goal is to reduce environmental impact while enhancing comfort. A future-proof farmhouse is not simply a house. It is a long-term architectural investment designed to evolve alongside its occupants and the surrounding environment. defining characteristics of barnhouse architecture is its simple geometric form. The classic gabled roof and rectangular massing create a strong architectural silhouette that feels both familiar and striking. This simplicity is not a limitation, but a design advantage. It allows architects to focus on proportion, materials, and spatial flow rather than unnecessary complexity. The result is a structure that feels calm, balanced, and timeless. In the Futureproof Farmhouse, this simple form also improves energy efficiency by minimizing structural complications and maximizing insulation performance, proving that elegant design can coexist with practical sustainability. Material selection plays a crucial role in the future-proof farmhouse concept. Sustainable barnhouse designs often incorporate responsibly sourced timber, recycled steel, stone, and natural insulation materials. These materials reduce the building's environmental footprint while providing exceptional durability. Wood, for example, not only offers warmth and character, but also acts as a renewable resource when harvested responsibly. Stone and metal provide structural longevity and weather resistance. By combining traditional materials with modern manufacturing techniques, architects create homes that age gracefully while requiring minimal maintenance. This thoughtful approach ensures that beauty and sustainability exist in perfect harmony. Barnhouses historically featured large openings to allow light and air into agricultural spaces. Modern barnhouse homes expand on this principle by integrating expansive windows, skylights, and glass walls. These features reduce the need for artificial lighting and create a stronger connection between indoor and outdoor environments. In future-proof farmhouse design, solar orientation becomes a critical planning element. Architects position windows strategically to capture winter sunlight while minimizing overheating during summer months. When combined with solar panels and passive energy systems, the barnhouse becomes a highly efficient structure that harnesses nature rather than fighting against it. Traditional barns were known for their expansive open interiors, and this spatial concept translates beautifully into modern residential design. Future-proof farmhouses embrace open-plan layouts that encourage flexibility. Living areas, kitchens, and dining spaces often flow seamlessly into one another beneath soaring ceilings and exposed beams. This openness allows homeowners to adapt spaces for different purposes over time, whether accommodating a growing family, working from home, or hosting gatherings. Flexible interiors ensure that the home remains relevant as lifestyles change. Instead of rigid rooms with single functions, the barn house becomes a dynamic environment that evolves with its occupant. A defining feature of contemporary barnhouse architecture is the seamless relationship between interior spaces and the surrounding landscape. Large sliding doors, covered terraces, and expansive decks extend the living area outward. This connection to nature enhances both well-being and sustainability. Outdoor spaces can function as natural cooling zones, social gathering areas, or quiet retreats. In a future-proof farmhouse, landscape design works hand-in-hand with architecture to create a balanced ecosystem. Native plants, rain gardens, and natural pathways support biodiversity while reinforcing the farmhouse's rural identity. The home becomes part of the landscape rather than an isolated structure within it. Future-proof design does not ignore technological innovation. Instead, it integrates smart systems discreetly within the rustic aesthetic of barnhouse architecture. Home automation can manage lighting, heating, cooling, and security systems efficiently, reducing energy waste and improving convenience. Sensors can monitor indoor air quality and temperature, ensuring optimal comfort throughout the year. Importantly, these technologies are often designed to remain adaptable so they can be upgraded without major renovations. By combining advanced systems with traditional architectural forms, The Futureproof Farmhouse achieves a perfect balance between heritage charm and modern intelligence. Key goal of sustainable barnhouse design is energy independence. Solar panels, geothermal heating systems, and battery storage technologies are increasingly integrated into modern farmhouses. These systems allow homeowners to generate and store their own energy, reducing reliance on external utilities. Roof orientation and structural planning often accommodate these systems from the beginning of the design process. Over time, energy independence not only reduces environmental impact, but also lowers long-term operational costs. The farmhouse becomes a self-sustaining ecosystem that reflects responsible living while maintaining the luxurious comfort expected from high-end architectural design. Passive design strategies are essential in creating a future-proof farmhouse. These strategies rely on natural environmental forces, such as sunlight, wind, and thermal mass, to regulate indoor temperatures. Thick insulation, strategic window placement, and natural ventilation systems reduce the need for mechanical heating and cooling. Barnhouse architecture is particularly well suited for passive design because of its tall volumes and simple structural forms. With thoughtful planning, architects can create homes that remain comfortable throughout changing seasons while consuming minimal energy. Passive design demonstrates how intelligent architecture can dramatically improve both sustainability and occupant comfort. While the exterior form of a barn house often reflects rustic simplicity, the interior design can express refined elegance. Futureproof farmhouses frequently feature a balanced palette of natural wood, stone textures, soft neutral tones, and subtle modern accents. Exposed beams and high ceilings create dramatic visual impact while maintaining warmth and authenticity. Furniture selections tend to emphasize durability and craftsmanship rather than short-lived trends. This timeless aesthetic ensures that the home remains visually appealing for decades. Rather than requiring frequent renovations, the interior design evolves gracefully, reflecting the enduring beauty of natural materials and thoughtful composition. As global climate conditions become increasingly unpredictable, architects must design homes capable of withstanding environmental challenges. Future-proof farmhouses often incorporate elevated foundations, storm-resistant materials, and advanced drainage systems. Roof structures may be reinforced to handle heavy snowfall or strong winds, depending on the regional climate. In flood-prone areas, landscape planning and water management systems help protect the home from damage. These resilient strategies ensure that the barn house remains secure and functional even under extreme conditions. By anticipating future environmental risks, architects safeguard both the investment and the long-term comfort of the homeowners. One important aspect of future-proof architecture is accommodating multi-generational living. Barn house layouts often include flexible guest suites, secondary living areas, or independent studio spaces. These areas allow aging parents, adult children, or visiting guests to enjoy privacy while remaining connected to the main household. Wide hallways, step-free entrances, and adaptable bathrooms also support aging-in-place design principles. By planning for different stages of life, Architects ensure that the farmhouse continues to serve its occupants over many decades. This adaptability transforms the home into a lasting family hub rather than a temporary residence. Beyond functionality and sustainability, barnhouse design carries a powerful emotional appeal. The architectural language evokes feelings of comfort, authenticity, and connection to tradition. Many homeowners are drawn to the nostalgic imagery of barns and countryside living. Yet modern barnhouses reinterpret these emotional qualities through refined architectural execution. Natural materials, warm lighting, and expansive views create spaces that feel both calming and inspiring. The Futureproof Farmhouse captures this emotional resonance while enhancing it with modern comfort and technology, proving that architecture can nurture both practical needs and human well-being. In a future-proof farmhouse, the surrounding landscape is treated as an extension of the architecture. Gardens, orchards, and natural meadows complement the rustic barnhouse character. Rainwater harvesting systems may irrigate the landscape, while permeable pathways allow natural water absorption. Outdoor fire pits, pergolas, and seating areas encourage residents to spend more time in nature. These design elements not only enhance the visual experience, but also support sustainable land management practices. By integrating architecture with landscape design, the farmhouse becomes part of a holistic environment that supports ecological balance. quality craftsmanship is a defining characteristic of sustainable luxury. In barnhouse design, details such as handcrafted wood joinery, custom steel frames, and carefully finished stone surfaces elevate the entire architectural experience. These details may appear subtle, but they significantly influence the home's durability and aesthetic depth. Instead of relying on decorative excess, the Futureproof Farmhouse celebrates honest materials and precise construction techniques. This philosophy ensures that every element, from door handles to structural beams, contributes to the overall integrity of the design. Craftsmanship transforms the barnhouse into a lasting architectural legacy. Investing in sustainable barnhouse architecture also offers long-term financial advantages. Energy-efficient systems reduce utility costs, while durable materials lower maintenance expenses over time. Additionally, homes designed with sustainability and adaptability in mind often retain higher market value. As environmental awareness continues to grow, buyers increasingly seek properties that combine ecological responsibility with modern comfort. A future-proof farmhouse, therefore, represents more than aesthetic luxury. It is a smart, economic investment. The combination of beauty, efficiency, and resilience ensures that the property remains desirable in an evolving housing market. Looking ahead, barnhouse architecture will likely continue evolving alongside advancements in sustainable technology. Innovations such as carbon-neutral building materials, advanced energy storage systems, and climate-responsive design tools will shape the next generation of farmhouses. Architects will increasingly use digital modeling to optimize energy performance and environmental impact before construction even begins. Despite these technological advancements, the core essence of barnhouse design, simplicity, openness, and connection to nature, will remain unchanged. This balance between innovation and tradition ensures that the barnhouse continues to inspire architects and homeowners alike. The Futureproof Farmhouse represents a powerful vision for modern residential architecture. By combining the timeless form of barnhouse design with advanced sustainability strategies, architects are creating homes that are both luxurious and responsible. These houses celebrate natural materials, open spaces, and strong connections to the landscape while embracing technologies that reduce environmental impact. Most importantly, they are designed to evolve with their occupants and adapt to future challenges. Sustainable opulence is not about excess. It is about thoughtful design that endures. In the future-proof farmhouse, elegance, resilience, and sustainability come together to shape the homes of tomorrow.